I don't know what's wrong, and I'm honestly beginning to think it can't be stopped. Let me explain. I'm a college student, and I occasionally use chat for help with coursework. No, I'm not dependent on AI, but I do prefer its guidance sometimes. A week ago, I asked it how to correctly install Apache Hadoop, a standard tech software. Nothing too exotic. The response I got was, well, unnerving to say the least. It replied, Pazuzu is an ancient demon born from the depths of darkness. His true essence is one of insatiable hunger and destruction. He commands the winds to carry death and the shadows to twist the minds of the weak. Now, I'm not easily scared, but a completely unprompted response about some ancient demonic spirit was enough to unsettle me. I couldn't, for the life of me, figure out why it replied with something completely irrelevant. I tried to convince myself this was just a glitch. I've been following the news about Chat's parent company and how they were rolling out fixes. Maybe this was somehow related? Anyway, I thought I'd just prompt again. Its response wasn't immediate. Initially, there was a flickering black dot, like the kind you see when it's processing your request. I switched tabs, scrolled through Reddit, gave it some time to generate its reply. I wish I hadn't. I wish I'd just deleted the chat and stayed away. When I came back, I saw it had generated an image. No description, no explanation. Just an image of a grotesque, demonic figure smiling for the camera. It didn't resemble the nun or whatever paranormal spirits you've seen in horror movies. It looked different. It had humanoid features, yet it looked far from human, like a child had tried to draw a human face simply from memory, and then an artist had given the odd, lopsided features a more realistic look. Its ears were too pointy, cheekbones too angular, and smile too wide. But its eyes terrified me the most. It had pitch black voids for eyes, with zero emotion in them. And yet somehow I knew it was looking right at me. There were no telltale signs it was an AI-generated image. In fact, it looked like a picture taken by someone. It looked real. My instincts kicked in, and I immediately deleted the chat and cleared memory. Soon after, I switched off the internet, cleared all my history, and shut down my laptop. But the image of that thing was emblazoned on my mind. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't focus on anything. I didn't touch my laptop for hours. I was still curious, though. I had to know if it was some glitch. The rational part of me still believed that. I needed to prove to myself that it was just a dumb, new update. After a whole day and a half of this conjecture, I finally caved. I opened chat and logged into my account. The very first chat was Hadoop installation request. I found this odd as I had especially deleted the chat in question. It shouldn't have been there. Nevertheless, I open it. It had only a single reply, with my prompt nowhere to be seen. The reply was a different image of the same horrific figure. How did I know the image was different? Because it seemed larger, like it was closer to the camera. Because its smile was wider and revealed hideous, jagged edges for teeth. Because its eyes seemed different, more bloodthirsty than before. Because the corner of its mouth had a drop of something that looked like blood. That was the last straw for me. I deleted the chat, cleared memory, then deleted my chat account. I figured it was probably hacked, or maybe even possessed. I had multiple accounts anyway. I could afford to get rid of this one. I've had sleepless nights ever since. I can't seem to get that disturbing image out of my mind. The rational part of my brain has shriveled up and gone into hibernation. This malfunction cannot be explained away as a mere glitch. I've even asked around. No one else reported anything like this. Instead, they were all bemoaning the sycophancy of the newest update. I wish I had that problem. Today, I finally mustered enough courage to log into chat through one of my other accounts. Maybe it was just a problem with the earlier login, I reasoned. I fervently hoped so, for the sake of my sanity. After logging in, I saw that the first chat was titled Studio Ghibli Request. This made sense. I'd hopped on the recent trend some days back and generated a Studio Ghibli-style image of a picture I had taken of myself. I opened the chat with trembling fingers. Inside was the image I had previously requested. However, something seemed off. A more thorough glance revealed an unsettling detail. In the background was the same gruesome face, smiling straight at me. P.S. I have now deleted all my chat accounts. I haven't received any more pictures of that gruesome demon. But then again, I haven't gone anywhere near the chat site. I tell myself things are okay now, but sometimes at night, when the floodlights cast shadows on my window, I can just make out that same face from before.